All right, welcome everyone. We literally have cats everywhere right now, and both our dogs are home. Toby, excuse me. I decided to bring the treat bucket up because a lot of you guys have been giving me really good feedback on our videos and everything. And one of the main things you're like is we want to see the cats more often, which I completely understand. Because you're all cat people and stuff, dog people, all of that stuff. So I will just do a quick turnaround of them. So we got everyone here today. Even Nova's here. Ricky's trying to get into the treat bucket. And then we got Blue over here. He's kind of being a little spazzy. And then Erin's just trying to get away from everyone. This is her normal spot. We're kind of invading her space. Lillian's reading her books and stuff while I'm doing this video. Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to kind of talk about our, hold on, I gotta pass out more treats. That way they actually let me do this video. We kind of have an unlimited number of treats that we allow here. Okay, everyone's got some. Oh, we got one up here that's hiding. Okay. So basically, today's video I wanted to be all about, because people ask me how we do our vet protocol and anything like that, or what our normal vet schedule is for everyone when we first get an intake. So basically, when we get a phone call or I pick up an animal that's a stray and everything, I immediately go on to our Minn Kota Paws, which is what we use for spay and neuter. I immediately go online there and I book a spay and neuter appointment for them if I can already like kind of pre-look and tell that they're not spayed or neutered. Typically they book out like a week to 2 weeks. Sometimes they can fit me in sooner if they have a cancellation. So I would say 1 to 2 weeks. Obviously that animal's quarantined and stuff until they're tested for everything and they're like, you know, all of the above and stuff. So I go there and then I keep all of their intake forms on hand. I print off like 20 to 40 at a time. So I have them just ready to fill out and everything. Hi, Blue. If you hear some cats hissing too, we're fighting over treats and everything. Okay, we're getting run over by dogs. In case you guys wanted to know, this is how a normal day goes. I have the dogs home today, so okay, puppies, I need you to sit. And then Ricky's knocking over the treat bucket again. This is going to be a really long video just to talk through everything. So basically, I call Minn Kota Paws, get all that scheduled and everything. They approve the appointment within like 1 to 2 business days, in my knowledge and everything. So I have that appointment booked. I always get, they have an option for, like it's kind of like a 2-for-1 where they, it's like a medicine for, ear mites and worms. And then they usually call me at the appointment if they have, what's it called? Tapeworm, because tapeworm is a different medication. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the dogs over. Cass, lay down. Blue, lay down. Lay down. Sit. Sit. Cass, sit. Sit. Okay, I rung them in a little bit. They do so I check that I want both of those. They kind of have a paper that you fill out. I always get everyone FELV, FIV tested there just because it's easier to do when they're neutered and stuff or spayed. And it's only $25. At a normal vet, it's usually $40 to $45, so it kind of helps us save. And because our adoption fees are only $150, it kind of makes the most sense to take the cheaper option and just have it done. Because as soon as everybody's up to date on everything, they're allowed to free roam with our other animals and stuff, and we start doing the slow introduction process. Hey Michael, if you guys want to see Michael too, I know people ask, they're like, if you see a tail, if you could show the cat, that'd be great. So we have little Michael. He's so happy all the time. He's not, he's a crab. Ricky, stop with the treat bucket. And then we do that. You have the option to get microchipped and stuff. Sometimes if somebody has already previously picked out the animal, I'll offer to them if they want to pay the additional $15. Otherwise, normally a microchip's $40 at your regular vet too, or at least where we go. So I give that option to people. I have considered just getting everybody microchipped under our Smiley's Rescues name. And that way, if your animal ever went missing or they ever went outside, then we could just obviously we know who they were adopted out to, and we could take them in. I'm kind of playing more on that to see if people would like that or if they wouldn't. So if you guys have an opinion about that, I would really appreciate some feedback. That's something I'd like to start doing, but I haven't quite made up my decision yet on that. The dogs are playing too. They're playing. They're not actually being aggressive or anything. So from there, I fill everything out, and then super easy. And then I bring that when I go to the appointment and everything. I schedule feed these cats a 4th cup of food in the morning, a 4th cup at night. Hold on, I'm gonna rein in the dogs again. Oh, sorry you guys. I had to let the dogs outside because they get so worked up, and then they work up all the cats and stuff, and they work up Lillian, and then I get anxious, and it's just a really, really crappy ordeal. So from there, they are checked out by there, and Minn and Coda Paws that we use in Fargo is really, really good about telling me if they think there's something more concerning that they need to do, or if I need to bring them in for a wellness exam right away and stuff. So then from there, once they're fixed and everything, they get their distempers and rabies vaccine while they're being fixed, and that's included in the pricing. It's typically $65 for males, $85 for females, cats. And then dogs, I believe it's $120 for males, $140 for females. I haven't taken a whole lot of dogs to get fixed there before. I actually don't think I've taken any. Our dogs were already fixed and stuff before I started going there and everything. Then they need a follow-up distemper shot in 3 weeks. So that's when I typically book the wellness exam. And I go to Lee Vet Clinic in Holly. I book it out 3 weeks, so that way at the vet appointment with the wellness exam, I can do their follow-up distemper shot too. And so then it's the most time and financial effective for us and everything, which is super, super awesome. So then I just pay for that and everything, and I've never had any have super bad health concerns. Obviously, if there's something concerning, we get them in sooner than the 3 weeks. But for the most part, and again, as long as they do an FELV, FIV test at their fixing appointment when they get spayed or neutered, and as long as that comes back negative, we feel pretty good to go and everything as far as that goes. And then once they go to that vet appointment and they're cleared by the vet, they're ready to become adopted. Yeah, and then in those 3 weeks, I also like to take the time to slow introduce them to my daughter. Sometimes it's nice when my boyfriend's nephews come over and stuff, because they can kind of help me. They're all different ages and stuff, so it can help me gauge if the cats get along with certain age groups or how they feel about kids and everything. And then I slow introduce them to our cats, to females, the males, see which ones they'd work best with. Slow introduce them to our dogs and everything. So it kind of all works out. And some, I like to make sure when I home them, I have them all at a behavioral standpoint where I feel like I understand their behavior and I understand their personality. So that way I match them in the right fit. And that's basically all it is. Not super complicated. Yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, you can always let me know and stuff. I think that's all. And yeah, so we are able to use Minn Coda Paws because I am a caretaker of free roaming animals and stuff, and I get them all fixed and everything. I love Lee Vet Clinic too. We love all the vets there and everything. So yeah, we got pretty lucky and I trust them fully. So if you guys have any other questions or comments about this video, or if you want to see a different video, you can let me know. I'm going to give you guys one more shot of the cats and everything so you can see. There's Ricky. He's very food oriented. He's going for that treat bucket again. And there's my little human kitty cat. Aaron.